Viewers of Coronation Street will watch events tighten around Jodie Ramsay next week as the truth about her past begins to surface. Shona Platt's troubled sister is pushed into making extreme choices to stop everything unraveling, but could she wreck her siblings' marriage after ending up in David's bed? If you think Jodie is unpredictable, you haven't seen anything yet, a show insider teases. Her Spotlight episode reveals just how dark she really is and hints at the serious threat she's been hiding from. It's easy to see why someone might want her dead. Scheming Jodie has insisted that a dangerous former partner is hunting her down, prompting Shona to urge her to leave Weatherfield before he catches up with her. Fearing for her family's safety, Shona becomes desperate for Jodie to go as soon as possible. As Jodie prepares to pack her things, she suddenly hears shouting outside. Rushing out, she finds Shona being cornered by two suspicious men, clearly searching for Jodie. She knows exactly why they're there, but will she hand over what they want? Panicked, Jodie realizes she can't keep this up anymore, the insider continues. She's forced to hand over a supposedly incriminating hard drive she took from her ex, claiming it's the reason she's been living in fear. With the threat seemingly gone, Shona encourages Jodie to stay instead of leaving, a decision that may come back to haunt her. After giving up the device she risked everything to protect, Jodie begins reconsidering her next move. It's clear there are deeper secrets in her past, and danger may still be looming. Things take a dramatic turn when Jodie uncovers a painful truth that changes everything. Shona had always claimed she never received a heartfelt letter Jodie sent years ago, pleading for her to return home after being left behind. However, the reality is far more hurtful. Shona did receive it, but chose to ignore it and never went back. Filled with anger and a renewed sense of betrayal, Jodie decides to get revenge and sets out to destroy her sister's happiness. Later that night, David comes home from a wedding completely drunk, the source explains. He stumbles into the bedroom, expecting to be with his wife, but Jodie is already in the bed, pretending to be Shona. With the lights dimmed, she plans to deceive him into thinking he's with his partner. Her shocking behavior sparks chaos in the Platt household and results in her being thrown out, but as she leaves, she doesn't realize someone is watching her closely. Alone and shaken in the precinct, Jodie grows uneasy when a shadowy figure steps out from the darkness. Who is approaching her? And could this be the moment she becomes the mystery murder victim? Fans of Coronation Street have been full of praise for the latest episode, describing the Swarla wedding as unbelievably perfect. Viewers shared their reactions to the recent installment of the ITV drama, which featured Carla and Lisa Swain finally getting married after months of build-up and challenges in Weatherfield. The popular pairing, fondly nicknamed Swarla by audiences, achieved their happy ending despite numerous obstacles, although the episode ended with a chilling twist when a scream echoed late at night. Even with a major murder mystery storyline on the horizon, many viewers were content to enjoy the joyful moment of Weatherfield's newest couple, celebrating how beautifully the wedding unfolded. One fan wrote on X that history had been made, saying the pair overcame every hardship and still chose each other, now standing stronger, happier, and officially married. Another viewer agreed, calling the episode magical and praised the warm atmosphere, noting how everyone came together to celebrate before the darker events ahead. A third fan described the ceremony as perfectly suited to them, highlighting how the intimate setting and presence of loved ones made it even more meaningful, alongside the support from the wider community. A fourth comment admired the emotional depth, calling it a powerful and character-focused wedding that felt genuine and well-earned rather than effortless. One more viewer expressed how much they enjoyed the episode, pointing out that the week had already been strong, but this installment stood out as the highlight while also setting up future drama. Another fan shared that they loved both the heartfelt and humorous moments, saying it was beautifully written and even brought them to tears. Someone else described the episode as a love letter to longtime fans of the show. Although the couple are now officially married, their happiness may not last long as a new storyline quickly unfolds. Lisa's daughter, Betsy Swain, soon stumbles upon a dead body, though the victim's identity remains unknown. So far, characters including Maggie Driscoll, Megan Walsh, Jodie Ramsey, Carl Webster, and Theo Silverton are all at risk, but viewers will have to wait until next week to learn who meets a shocking fate. Fans of Coronation Street believe they've spotted a small flaw in the wedding of Lisa Swain and Carla Connor, following a recent ITV scheduling change. Viewers felt the couple's glorious big day had one minor issue, though many agreed it didn't take away from the overall joy of the episode. The long-awaited moment had been building since their engagement last September, but their journey wasn't smooth, especially with the arrival of Lisa's troublesome ex, Becky Swain, who tried to tear them apart. Despite her attempts to cause a rift, nothing could ultimately separate the pair, and after Becky's downfall earlier in the year, plans for their wedding were finally confirmed. In Thursday's episode, the couple initially thought their ceremony was ruined after flooding affected their booked venue at Chariot Square Hotel. Disappointed, Lisa encouraged Carla to get ready anyway, suggesting they enjoy a meal at the hotel instead, with Debbie Webster generously offering an extravagant lunch and complimentary champagne. However, upon arriving, Lisa revealed a surprise. The wedding was still happening after all. Their ceremony went ahead with close loved ones present, including Betsy Swain, Ryan Connor, and Roy Cropper acting as witnesses. Emotional scenes followed as the couple exchanged heartfelt vows before officially becoming wives. In another unexpected twist, Sally Metcalf triggered the Underworld factory alarm, pulling Carla away from her big day and back to work. But when Carla arrived, she found a surprise celebration waiting. Her colleagues had gathered to throw a wedding reception, leaving both her and Lisa touched by the effort. After sharing their first dance, the newlyweds were guided onto the factory balcony, where they were treated to a fireworks display launched from David Platt's garden. Later, once the guests had left, the couple reflected on their special day before returning to the dance floor for one final dance together as a married pair. While many viewers praised the episode and appreciated the representation, some felt there was one drawback. There simply weren't enough wedding scenes. This criticism follows ITV's earlier decision to alter its soap format, replacing longer episodes with shorter 30-minute installments aired across the week. Several fans shared their thoughts online, with some saying they wished the wedding had been given more screen time. Others agreed, noting that while they enjoyed the episode, it could have felt even more special if it had been extended to an hour-long feature. Another viewer pointed out that the shorter runtime limited how much could be shown, though they still found the episode enjoyable overall. Some also mentioned they would have liked to see more of the actual ceremony, including extended vows and traditional moments. Despite this, many admitted the episode was still emotional and beautifully done, with particular praise directed at Vicky Myers and Allison King for their performances. Coronation Street airs on weeknights at 8:30 p.m. on ITV and is also available to stream on ITVX.